What's going on, man? Anarchadelphia. What's good? My name is Danny Quest. It's glad to be here. We got some positive things to say. We're here in Anarchapulco 2019, man. It's been the best one yet. I'm having a transformative time and experience. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to join you guys. I'm looking forward to what's going down in September. I see you guys working hard. I see you interviewing Dana. Seeing you interviewing Mark. You guys are doing the damn thing. We're spreading some business. What's going on, man? Talk to me. You look tired, bro. You alright?
We've been partying hard, man. Yo, we were rapping with Jeff Berwick. Carmen was rapping. Alex was rapping.
Right.
Julio.
Pardon my voice, guys. I was going ham, yelling last night.
You know, the parties are lit. Straight up. There's
yo, like
you think
that,
we
like
just
that
come here and talk crypto and
like
shit?
That fucking thing,
yeah.
Don't do drugs, kid. Drugs are bad. They're bad for your brain, and drugs are immoral. You're harming people by smoking plants. You should throw them all in cages.
Yeah. So, why don't you tell these guys who you are, where you came from, what you're about, how we met last year, a little rap battle over there.
All right.
And then we come cross paths again this year.
All right. I don't know how much time we have, everybody, man, but I have a very long story. My name is Danny F. Quest. I grew up in Maryland. Well, it's called the DMV. The DMV means DC, Maryland, and Virginia. It's a very interesting spot to grow up. I grew up with a traumatic past that taught me that authority is a lie. It taught me not to respect propaganda. And it got me into exploring the avenues of thought that would eventually lead me down rabbit holes that would lead to activism through anarchy and the strategy of agorism. I describe it as the 3 E's: entertainment, education, and economics. I want to be entertaining through my music, through my spoken word, through my content, travel blogs, journalism. I want to educate people through that medium of entertainment, and I want to empower them with the economic ideas and knowledge that they need to grow wealth and abundance for themselves and for their family. I've dedicated my life to it. It's all I really do. Me and Pat met each other last year. We were staying in our beach house, the Casa Creativo, also the Crypto Hippie Club. My man Bruce B, who is a pretty famous MC. We are Change, Colorado. Holla at your boy. We were rapping last year when it let out, and we had a big crowd form around us. It was pretty hype. It definitely was, man. It was a good year.
Yeah.
How'd you like last year? Let me ask you. What do you think? We segue into how do you think it's different last year to this year, having experienced
Everybody
them
was rich last year. You know, financial situation is much different for everyone. I think like the people who really care about this are actually here.
Right.
So it sort of weeded out a lot of the less passionate people.
Right.
But there's definitely a pretty tightly woven community here, man.
Yeah, man, that's what it's all about. It's about building this community, and I agree completely. Last year was mad opulence. There was a bunch of people here that just had the financial, had the resources to experience it. And like you said the same thing, man. You hit the nail on the head. There's a silver lining. I said during the purge, I'd like to interject just all our social networks. I'm a member of the alternative media, and all of our social networks were shot down this year. I work for the Free Thought Project, the Anti-Media, Police to Police. A lot of police accountability pages and anti-government pages, anarchist pages, truther pages were knocked down on Facebook. The same time the crypto market crashed, it really impoverished a lot of us. At that time, I said that this is good for the community because the only people who are going to survive this are those who legitimately care about this business, and I was fucking right.
Right. It's fucking deep, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm really happy to be here, guys. I really like what you're doing. Philadelphia is not far from me. It's actually one of my favorite cities. I love the grunge there. It's not quite Pittsburgh, no offense, man. Shout out Pittsburgh. I love you guys too. I go to Mark Passiow's a lot. If you're not familiar with Mark Passiow, check out Mark Passiow, man. Learn about principled anarchy and the ideals of defeating the state. I'm definitely going to be at this event. I talked to Agrode earlier. Agrode is the man. Make sure that you guys sign up for Steam Monsters, play it on Twitch, use blockchain technology, empower yourselves to be financially abundant outside of the guise of the state. That's what we seek to do as Agorist. Use cryptocurrencies. Make products that you can exchange for cryptocurrencies. Do services that you can exchange for cryptocurrencies. We do not need the Federal Reserve anymore, guys. You don't understand. We can work and create abundance within ourselves, within our labor, with our own currency. opportunities. The time is now, and I can't say that more, man. Come September 14th to 16th, 2019, man. Anarchadelphia, we're doing this shit in America, and it's close. East Coast folks, where you at, man? New York, Maryland, Boston, we're not far. Come on, if you can't afford to come to Mexico, we're doing it in the fucking city for cheap. You don't have to pay $1,000. Come in the door, learn about what we're teaching, because we're going to empower you with the knowledge that you need to better yourselves, and that's what we're doing, right? So I was kind of ranting there, but
That was fucking beautiful, baby.
Thank you.
So we'll see you
I'm
in
interviewing
Anarchapulco.
myself, bro. I'm sorry. That's terrible.
Hit that.
Oh shit, maybe
I get that you're an MC, but that's not a microphone.
This is what happens when you do drugs, kids. Your memory goes bad.
Fuego, por favor.
Fuego.
Yo, fuego.
Get the message, fuego, eh?
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for having me on, dude. I really appreciate it. I talked to Danny Sessom earlier. I'm going to do Danny Sessom's show. We got the VIP speaker dinner tonight. One of the many hats that I wear, I'm a rapper, I'm a music producer, I do content creation, travel blogs, video editing, but I also like to do like podcasts and blogs and journalism. So this afternoon I'm gonna be wearing a tie, I'm gonna dress up, wear a jacket, I'm gonna be interviewing a lot of the speakers that are still around, G. Edward Griffin, all the people that are still floating around that want to do interviews with me, Sean Stone, David Icke's son Jamie. Those will all be uploaded soon. My man Kenny Politano from Kenny's Contracts Kitchens, make sure you check him out, man. He's probably the best vegan cook in the world. Last year I stayed with him, man. It was so much good foods. Don't be instantly rejected against veganism, thinking that all the food's nasty, because honestly, it's not. I'm still just rambling.
What's all right? What's on the schedule for the year? What are you doing? What are your plans? What you working on?
All right, right now when I get home, the first things first is I'm working on my friend John Vibe's book, Late Nights and Purple Stars. I don't think that's a tentative title. But yeah, John Vibes, we're working on the book, we're crowdfunding that, we're looking to put that out, and then I'm going to jump back into Red Pill Expo.
Oh, we're going to be there also.
Yeah, from Red Pill Expo, I'll be doing this, so I'm looking to do the conference scene. I'll also be creating content. I really don't make a lot of plans, right? The beauty of my life is that I wake up every single day and think to myself, how can I make the world a better place? And I do whatever that is. Sometimes it's making videos, sometimes it's making memes, sometimes it's literally walking around the most ghetto areas you've ever seen in your life and just talking to people. We don't do that anymore. We're so busy on these social networks, flicking through our fucking selfies and Instagram likes that we can't even make fucking eye contact with each other. Stop doing drugs. And by drugs, I mean that fucking cell phone that's attached to your hip that you stare at every fucking day. You stare at your phone more than I smoke weed, and I smoke a lot of fucking weed. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's a real drug. You know
so you got that tat yesterday.
Oh yeah. Check this out, guys, man. I live this fucking life, Anarchapulco all day, the Anarchapulco community. I don't care. More blunts, man. Please, more blunts. I got blunts all fucking day. Somebody give me a fucking lighter. But yeah, for real, guys, like, I know some of you might be watching this. We got problems with Jeff Berwick, and we got problems with the corporatism and the capitalism and the monetization schemes and all these kind of things, but it's bigger than that, right? The movement that we're building up is way bigger than that small part of it. So let's not fixate on how capitalist and corporatist and commercialized it's become and be fucking anarchists or disobey their authority. This whole section we're in right now, we're doing it technically against the fucking rules. They told us not to be here. We said, what are you going to do, force us out? And they walked the fuck away. And there's so many occasions that are like that. Authority is nothing but an illusion. And once you break through that illusion, you realize the only power that they have over you is physical force. And there's a lot of people out there that can't use physical force, are too scared to use physical force, or have the inability to use physical force, but you're still afraid that they're going to. You have to recognize these things and see the opportunities, right? Like, I'm not really a scam artist, right? But if you watch people who understand persuasive speaking, persuasive psychology, conversational hypnosis, you guys don't understand. I can go to a place like this and get everything for free all day, every day, just because I don't give a fuck. I don't care about their rules. I don't care about their authority. I don't care about their money system. I do what I want. I go with my heart and my soul. And that's what each and every one of you need to do. That's what I beg and plead, that you just recognize this message. Just study agorism. Learn about anarchy. We're not anarchists anarchists. We're not trying to destroy anything. What we want to do is get rid of force, coercion, and violence. We want to get rid of the monopoly of force. We want to get rid of the do as I say, not as I wilt mentality of the military, of the police system, of the corporations, of the fucking casinos. How hypocrisy is it to say that we're building a casino down the street from you, but you're not allowed to play poker in your basement? You can't have a roulette table in your garage. You people are not, you're being brainwashed by a fucking system. Please wake up.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Pat, I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
I'm just listening. Keep going.
It's been a long fucking week, man.
I'm into it.
This is literally the best fucking weekend of my life. This is what I'm dedicating my life to. This is what I do.
You got a lighter?
I know everybody's wiped out. You're really tired here, man, but it's just nothing but energy, dude. Source is filling me. The universal consciousness is guiding all of us. We're building this movement. I'm not sure if you guys are part of, say, the conscious eating movement, right? Go into your local grocery stores. 10 years ago, everything was GMO. Everything was processed food. Now, almost half of the food in the grocery store is organic, is non-GMO certified. Like, participate in the awareness, in the awakening. It's all around you. You guys are not paying attention. You're too engrossed. I tell people all the time, the opposite of awareness is not ignorance, it's entrancement. You're entranced by the media, you're entranced by the television, you're entranced by your phone, by the social networks. Break the trance and see life for what it is. Empower yourselves with these fundamental principles. That's all you need to do is open your fucking eyes. It's really, really, really easy.
So what speakers are you like really stoked about that are here that you saw?
That are here that I saw.
Really excited about.
Sean Stone really impressed me. I really like Sean Stone. I'd seen some of his documentaries, but this is the first time I heard him speak publicly. It was really great, man. I had the opportunity to meet him and his wife last night at the dinner. We got to know each other. He's an awesome, awesome person, man. Definitely my man Max Egan, Mark Pasiao is fucking phenomenal. Derek Bros. All the real anarchists. I really enjoyed the alternative media panel with Carrie Wedler, Josh Singerton, Dan Dix, because that's one of the things that I do. Right? I consider myself an alternative media fifth estate journalist, like trying to defeat the propaganda of the mainstream narrative. And I really, like, those people are my friends. It's an industry that I care about, so I was happy to take part of that. And there's just so many things. I met with Christophe Melchizedek. And I've never been familiar with his work prior to meeting him and getting to know him and having a conversation with him. And holy fucking hell, that man is smart. He knows all the words for the things that I inherently know. And I really do feel like this consciousness, the God, the Dharma, the Allah, whatever you want to name this thing that's above us, this God, this all-seeing force, I feel like he puts people like that in my life so that I can continue this growth process that I've been on for 4 years now, right? And to continue on that same line of reasoning, when I was talking to people like Sean Stone, when I talked to people like Jamie Ike, what's interesting to me is what brought them into this movement, what knocked them out of the paradigm. Because what I find a lot is that people who are outside of the box have been through traumatic experiences that allowed them to look at society from the outside. They felt like outsiders, right? And it was that experience, it was that understanding that allowed them to see the holistic picture, not be propagandized, not be polarized. And when you can do that, when you can look at society from the outside, you can see that it's inherently flawed, right? And the only way to fix that flaw is to change yourself, to fix yourself, the internal healing. It's the self-assessment, the holistic health assessment, right? I talk about a lot that the problems in the world are a macrocosm of the micro experiences we're having. Like, it's the problems in the world are just of expressions of our internal struggles and our internal pain. So if we each individually can heal ourselves, then the world naturally gets better. So that's another thing that I ask, is do the self-work first. Don't complain about the fucking world. Don't bitch every day. Look at yourself. What are you unhappy with? Where are you hurtful? Where are you contributing to programs and corporations and companies that don't align with your moral and principle values? Take back that empowerment. You have the strength to do it. And nobody's giving you that information. I hate when people call others normies and sheeple and ignorant and stupid. You're not. G. Edward Griffin's an amazing man. He said, you can tell someone all day how hot fire is, but you won't know until you touch it, right? And anarchy and this self-empowerment is the same way. I can sit here and rant all day for hours telling you how good it feels, but you won't know until you try it. And that's all Go around, man. I'm an evangelist of the principled anarchy message. That's what I dedicate my life to. I spend 10, 12 hours a day, every day doing this. I got it tatted on my body. I've made a lot of sacrifices. I don't have no girlfriend. I don't have no family. I don't have a lot of money, but I have a great fucking life. Thanks to people like you guys, man. Pat, you're fucking dope, dude. Pat let me sleep last night. I fucking got trapped. I was about to sleep out in the grass, and he was like, "Nah, man, just come sleep up with me." And that's what it takes, man. It takes.
Yo, they fucked
friendships.
me up though. I was supposed to have a king size ocean view, and I got like a twin on the other side. It's whatever.
It's almost like the universe did you a favor so that you could help somebody else out. Like there's this divine order.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Don't do drugs, kid.
Oh, yeah, so I gave
Drugs
you a
are
key,
bad.
you know what I'm
Especially
saying?
swag weed from Mexico will totally fuck your brains up. Listen to the media. Listen to your textbooks. Listen to your teachers. This is harmful. It hurts everyone.
Terrence
Everyone
McKenna
involved
said, "Trust
gets hurt
plants,
by
not
growing and
gurus."
selling and using a plant inside their own bodies. You understand? You get what I'm saying? Like, this is all around us. Recognize the hypocrisy that's all around you. And once you get that understanding, once you start to see it, once you start to fall down the rabbit hole, everything will start to make sense. And the tools are there. Like, I don't want to talk about that.
9/11 is a tool. Study that. 9/11 is an inside job.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
9/11
That
was definitely an inside job,
You know.
outside job
The moon
with
landing,
Mossad.
the moon landing, the fake moon landing,
Hell
sort
yeah.
of like
Hell
opens
yeah.
you up to the potential of conspiracy. But look up in the sky too; they're littered with chemtrails.
Literally everything that
The
you know
food
in
is
life
poison, the
is
media,
backwards.
Everything is contrived and
Right.
scripted, and I mean, Floey, you want to talk about the numbers? Well, later. Oh, my bad. This is your thing.
No problem, no problem. Flowy's my man too. I love that dude. He's super fucking cool,
Wow, I
man.
was
He
just-
taught you all
that-
about
that's like-
gematria. If you don't know about gematria,
Yeah,
learn it, man. That's the ancient Hebrew way of studying words and numbers to make calculations on fucking patterns. And man, that man knows all that stuff. It's super impressive. Fuck, I could talk all day, right? One thing I want to say, another thing I want to say is when I'm at home in Maryland in my little humble trailer park, I'm the smartest person anybody knows, right? Like all the people come to me, ask me questions, send me Facebook messages, all these kind of things. When I come here and talk to all these people, I feel dumb. Like I'm literally, there's so many brilliant, influential, hardworking people here. It's phenomenal to me. And Socrates said, to learn anything, you must at first admit you know nothing. And the smarter I get, the more I learn, the more I know how little I do know. And that's the problem. People think they know everything. You got to understand, you don't know anything at all. The world is a total lie. Everything that you have been told is fake. Accept that, internalize it, and look around, and it will slowly but surely present itself to you. It's like the movie They Live. You ever seen the movie They Live? When he put on the sunshades and everything, like the advertising changed, the TV
Oh
changed.
yeah, it's like in black and white, right?
Yeah, the people's faces became monsters and shit. He was able to see the world for what it was. And what that was an analogy for the paradigm, for the shield that's been pulled over your eyes from day one. I'm just calling for everyone to wake up, man. My voice is getting so fucking hoarse. I'm a rapper, I'm an entertainer. Man, I'm on Minds. I'm on all these social networks except for Instagram because I don't use smartphones because they're CIA tracking devices and they're fucking drugs. But you can find me on all the decentralized platforms. I like using Minds, minds.com/DannyQuest, steamit.com/DannyQuest, busy.com/DannyQuest, uCommunity Danny Quest, fucking YouTube Danny Quest. Jesus Christ, I gotta say my name again. All right, I love you. Anarchadelphia, man, motherfucking Pat. Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, bet. See you in Philly.
One more time, don't do drugs, kids. Stay away from drugs. We love you. Peace.
Join the State of Anarchy this September's Harvest Moon in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where this gathering of like minds aims to foster unbreakable relationships between the movement's leading forces, whom teach self-love and ownership, blockchain techno-economics, as well as exposing the Earth's sacred hidden knowledge. So will we see you there?